So good evening, everyone. Thanks for popping on here. My name is Shannon Beardsmore, and I am coming to you from Nova Scotia, Canada. So it's 10:30 at night here, so it's a little late, but I'm glad and I'm honored to be your host tonight for this call for the Elites on the Rise. I am I'm very fast talker, so I'm really trying to just tone this down a little bit and not speak so fast. So I apologize. I get excited. I start going. So a little bit about me. I'm a wifey. I've actually celebrated my 18-year anniversary. I know I look so young, right? Thank you, Collagen. I'm a mama of three. I have three beautiful kids. I have a 17-year-old, I have a 14-year-old, and I have a 3-year-old. So it's a little busy in my household. Yes, it was a little oopsie baby, but he totally lights our light up. And I'm a part-time hairstylist, so I absolutely am super passionate. Oh, I'll just get you guys all to mute there. I'm super passionate about helping people and also making them feel pretty. I'm just going to get everyone to mute. Just 1 second. Can we get you to mute? Mute. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. I'm a hairstylist, and like I said, I love to help people, make them feel pretty, and I just love helping people. It's actually my passion. So tonight, my goal is to give you 3 mindset tips for your business. I'm speaking to the people that have had their business for a little bit, and maybe by me sharing my story with you, that it could help you, because sometimes you just need to hear it a couple of times, right? So I've been in the network marketing world for about 9 years. 2 years ago, I was asked to take a look at this company, and I was a reluctant no, because I was like, grass isn't greener, all that jazz, right? Probably a lot of you on this call feel that. But I watched this video, that was 20 minutes video with Justin Prince on it, and it changed my life. I honestly was praying to God for a change, and all the bells were ringing and singing and said, you need to take this on. So I'm forever grateful for Jillian for sharing this with me. I truly love you. You've changed my life and my family's life. So I want to give a big shout out to her. And she hooked me up with this lady, Sarah Zolecki, and her lovely husband with the biggest smile ever, Tony. And I had a million questions, and honestly, I am so grateful that they were so patient with me. So I hopped on a plane 3 weeks into joining this business, and I went to Florida. So the conferences are everything. If you haven't been to one, you need to get to Arizona. I know I'm from Nova Scotia, and it's going to take me like 2 days to get there, I think, but I'm going to be there because it totally has changed everything when you're in there and live and like being around the people. So for me, I was in Florida. I caught the vision when I was there, you guys. Like, I'm from Canada. I saw how young this company was, and I saw the opportunity to be a pioneer here in this field. So I was so excited. I wanted to jump right in and get going, and that's what we did. We came back, and I was on fire, and the girls that were with me were on fire, and we saw a place to Mark McDonald's one of my mentors, if you know him, like just to take over the market share here, at least in the land of Canada for sure. And that's like really helped me grow a strong D3 business, right? So I was like, this is so easy. And anyone who's on this call has had some dips in their business. They're like, oh yeah, okay, where's it? When's it coming, right? But I was like, we can do this. We can go for an elite run, right? So I was so excited. I thought we had the people. We were going to go for the elite run. And honestly, I really just wanted people to have the biggest check of their like Christmas bonus, right? And I just wanted my previous company, I could never let people win like they were winning here, right? So I felt like the CEO just writing big fat checks out to people, and I was so excited. I'm like, we're gonna do this. You're gonna have the best Christmas bonus ever, right? So I was so excited to help so many people. We fell short. We didn't get to we didn't get to elite, but because of that and that drive, we had so many people promotions popping out left, right, and center. And I was just so like, I was so grateful. I was so like happy, and like I was so overwhelmed because like, yes, I wanted to do this and be an elite and stuff, but I was just so happy and grateful that people were winning, right? And they had all these big fat Christmas paychecks. So I knew that it was going to be a great year coming, right? So it was a fresh start, and there would be so many more elites popping from our organization, like my own. Like I would be able to be like, and I'm the lead, and this person's lead, and this person's lead. So I was so excited for what the year was gonna happen, right? I don't know when it happened, but like there's something that came in and it just crept in, and like it was like self-doubt. I'm like, what is that? Where did that come from? Because like I'm a red personality. If you meet me, like I'm like let's go. And I was just like, where's that little that little creepy voice coming in my head, right? And then something else happened. Like I started feeling stuck. And I don't know if anyone else has felt this in here or need to hear this on this call. I'm speaking to your heart, but I felt stuck. And honestly, I stopped recruiting. And we all know, like, I love to recruit. Like, I love talking to people. I am like, oh my goodness, I'm an extrovert. I just like love see people. COVID really like hit me hard because I truly, truly love. I'm like, yeah, if you know me, you know, I like to talk a lot. So anyways, I was stuck in my own way. I stopped recruiting. I lost faith in myself. And I just don't even know where it came from. Like on the surface, like if you see me and like people saw me, I was super, super like enthusiastic, but inside I wasn't feeling it. Like the best way I can explain it is that like I was crippled with fear and I just couldn't get out of my own way. And as a coach that I've been in this industry for a while, I've coached people many times, and I like always ask them the same thing, like, okay, is it like are you like, do you not believe in like the company and the products, or is it like, did you lose faith in like the industry as a whole, or is it yourself? And like, of course, it's not the company and the products, they're amazing, right? And it's definitely not the industry, because you see everyone winning over here, right? But it was in myself, and I was in a vortex of self-doubt, and I just really couldn't get out of my own way. Like honestly, like it was like I was sitting in this room and in this like cell, and I just really couldn't get out of my own way. Lucky enough that I have mentors that believed in me, and like I would always talk, like Sarah, we'd always shoot over a message, and Mark and Jill, they believe in me, but like I couldn't believe in myself, and I don't know why it was, right? Because I saw all these people winning, and I know what I needed to do, and this is like, I know like you guys all know this, right? So if you've been around for a while, you know this, but it was something I wasn't doing, and it was personal growth and development. So my first tip for a mind shift, and we all know this, and you do know this, but is personal growth and development. So no one can do your push-ups for you, right? You have to do them yourselves. They suck sometimes. You got to do them yourselves, and you feel good after. So I knew I had to do that. And I was just like, okay, I need to dig in. I need to know what's going on up in here. I need to dig in. So I actually hired a coach. And honestly, if you don't have the money to do that, that's okay. You can whatever, but you use it as a write-off for your business. And I hired a coach. I dug in, and I knew that I had to do this for my organization that I have some incredible people, like, but I just couldn't shine. I couldn't shine my light for them because I just didn't have it. I really didn't have it. And yeah, we worked hard, and we dug out some mental blocks I didn't even know I had. And I don't know if you're on here and you're thinking like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to go and do the personal growth and development. Like, that is what you need, right? It's always that way. It's like, drink more water. Like, you need to drink more water. Like, the stuff that you need to do is sometimes the stuff that you just don't want to do. And that is definitely the factor for me. I did not want to do it. But I honestly dug in, and I really, really, really like was just raw and real with my coach who helped me. She was more of a spiritual coach. And we did a lot. We did a lot of work in those 2 months. And it really, really, I obviously made it better. I'm smiling now, right? And we did, yeah, I can just text me. I can write you who she is. So anyways, for you, like the people out there, like I know that we all know this stuff, and like we're on these calls and we listen to these amazing people and they share their tips and stuff, and we're like, oh yeah, like this aha moment, but it has to come from you. It's like, what's that movie? It's Kung Fu Panda. I always tell this to my my girls, like it's like Poe is always looking, what's the secret, right? And pulls the scroll, and it's you, it's inside of you, it's you make the decision, you make it, you turn it on and off, right? So that was my first tip, is the personal growth and development, and just dive right in, because that is truly what made the biggest shift for me. And that was the shift, right? Get rid of the shit for the shift. So my second is getting back to the basics, right? We all know this. Make a list. Mark always says to me, if you're going to have a birthday party, Shannon, what do you got to do? You got to make a list. You got to get your hot dogs and your hamburgers and all that. You need to make a list, right? So got to get back to the basics. List, invite, follow up, enroll. Your lifeblood of your business, making a list, right? So I was just not in the place where I could sponsor someone right away. Like, I'm not lying. I was like really not in the place to do that. So I was like, I'm going to go for a no. I know I can get a no. I'm going to go for a no, right? So I started going for the no. I got some yeses right off the bat, but I was going for the no because I knew that I can handle that because I've handled it before, right? So going for your no and just getting back to the basics is truly what definitely for me, it was a stepping stone for me. So that was definitely one of the biggest things. And honestly, I just go for the no. Sorry, I'm just reading your guys' comments. But yes, number 2, back to the basic, list, invite, follow up, enroll, right? So my third tip is that I had to create a new vision, right? So we always talk about, like, without a vision, what is this saying? Without like a vision, they will perish, right? Like, I lost my vision, and I think I put that onto my in my organization to some of my girls, because I had lost my vision, right, to show people where we were going, right? Like so I had to map that out for me. And what I did is, and where I was going to be a pioneer here at Modere, like, right? So I wrote myself a letter, and I know this sounds really cheesy, but I wrote myself a letter and I gave it to my husband, and I told him, hide it, put it in the glove box, whatever you need to do. Like, I don't want to see this. I even put a stamp on it because I wanted to like take all the guesswork out of it for him. Because, you know, my husband probably forgot, but he'll send it, right? And in that letter, this is where I got real. So I knew that what you think about, you bring about. The Secret, and in The Secret, in the movie The Secret, they have, it's on Netflix, and he wrote about like the girl he wanted this like certain kind of person. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write down all the qualities of the leads that I'm going to promote in my organization. I'm going to put what they look like, their traits, their qualities, all the goodness, right? So I wrote out my dream team of my dream organization of my elites that will be in my business that I will attract. And I wrote it down. I wrote a little letter to myself and given myself grace and love. And I sealed it up and I sent it to my husband. I have the list too. I have another I took a picture, and I sent I don't know when it's gonna come. We're actually in between houses, so I told him not to send it anytime soon. I have some work to do. But I knew that by doing all these 3 steps that really just shifted everything for my business, that I knew that I'd be ready for them. I have space for them, right? So that is in a nutshell my 3 shifts. I'm really quick speaker, get right to the point, but God put this business in our lives so we can rise other people up. And I know Sarah and Tony did a training on this being a lighthouse or a weather vane, right? So I'm so done being the weather vane. I want to be a lighthouse for others. We have to go through the muck and the grind and the stuff, and to be able to hold someone's hand, to be like, you know what, I got you because I've been through this and I can do it with you, right? So I hope this helps somebody out there. Please, if you do, like, you need chat, you can text me or whatever. I got you. I know what it's like to be stuck. And I'm not stuck anymore because it's a decision, right? That's a decision for you. So thank you, Sarah, for this opportunity. Thank you guys all for listening. And yeah, let's go and build some big businesses together. All right, bye.
You are awesome.